Welcome back to Wires. In today's video, we're going to check out this pool pump and sand filter here from AQUASTRONG. What we're going to do is put this thing together, then also we're going to test it out. So let's dive in. All right, to get us started, you're going to take your pump base right here and just pull this out a little ways. There are going to be a couple little white dots right there. You're just going to open those up, just to make sure you can see those. The next thing you'll do is just unscrew these nuts on the two little bolts right here on the bottom of this platform. Make sure you keep up with these nuts and washers as well. You don't want to lose those. Next, you'll place your pump onto the bolts. Make sure that it is aligned correctly. And then once you have done that, you can go ahead and screw those nuts back in. You want to get them pretty tight on there. Tighten those down and make sure everything is going to be nice and snug. You don't want this to be moving when you are moving it. So you want to make sure that you can see them nice and tight on there. Next, you'll grab your sand filter tank base, which is this little circular item right here, and it will just fit right in there. You'll kind of see where those two little holes were. This would kind of just clip right in. Again, you'll feel it kind of just pop in there. Be nice and easy. Then you'll go ahead and grab your sand filter tank. It kind of fits in there. You can see the little part at the bottom that it screws into. You'll see that so you know where it has to go. Next, you'll grab your pipe and go ahead and stick that down in there. Next, you'll add your sand shield. Just kind of fits right in there. This is just making sure that nothing will go into that pipe. And then you'll go ahead and put in whatever you're going to be using. For this example, I am using the pool filter balls, and you're just going to slide these in there. And you can use these, or you can actually use sand, and you'll go ahead and pour those in, whichever one you will be using. I will have links for all the items that I'm using down below, so if you're interested in these pool balls here, I'll have those down there. You can check them out. Again, really cool option. Definitely is going to be lighter than the sand. So we're going to try this out, and I will keep you guys updated and give you guys some updates as we use this function on our filter. Then you'll remove the little sand protector shield. Take that out. Then you'll need to put on this little O-ring, and these are really important. You got to make sure you keep these items like watertight, because water will go everywhere if you don't. So you want to make sure that your O-ring is where it's supposed to be. And then once you have gotten that exactly right, next you'll go ahead and grab your 6-way valve, and you want to make sure that this is installed correctly here. You want to make sure that the pump inlet on the 6-way valve aligns with the outlet of the pool pump. You can kind of see it right here in the video. Hopefully this is helpful. I did want to make sure that the seal was just right. Everything was perfect, because again, that is a big deal. You want to make sure that everything fits in there nice and neat. Then after that, you can grab your tank clamp, and this is just the large clamp looking item. What you'll need to do is put this in there, and then you'll need to grab a screwdriver and just start screwing this in. It is a long bolt right there, so it does take a little while, but you want to make sure that this is all the way down to make sure that it is securely on there. And you need to tighten the C-clamp securely to maintain a stable sand tank valve connection during operation, is what the instructions encourage. So just make sure that it's tight on there and that there's not going to be any water kind of coming out of this section once it starts running. Next thing you want to do is wrap some Teflon tape around these threads that you're going to be placing onto your pump. And this is just recommended on anything. Anytime you have some type of thread or any kind of thing like that, or any kind of fitting, you just want to go ahead and wrap some of this tape on there. It's pretty easy. What you're going to do is just get it started. I didn't do a great job right there, but you're just going to make sure, again, this is water sealed. And what you're mainly doing is trying to put some of that tape kind of into the seals, and it's just going to make sure that everything's nice and tight, as water is going to be running through there and any kind of thing. So anytime you do plumbing or any of that kind of stuff, this is something that you will do. So I have extra Teflon tape, so you want to make sure that you use enough that you're not going to be needing it later. So go ahead, and it makes it look something like this. Next, you'll install the filter hose conversion kit onto the outlet and then also onto the pump. So you'll have those on there to make sure that everything fits nice and easy. So again, you got the same thing. Make sure that you have both of these filled on there. And also, you see I left that cap on there. You do not need that. I actually take that out, and I don't know if I even show I do that in a minute, but you take that out. You do not need that. That is just for usage when it travels. But this is what it's going to look like. And after you do that, you're going to grab this little pipe here, and you're going to connect these two together just by screwing this over here with this pipe and then also onto the other one. They do have different size pipes and also fittings, so if you want to use a different size for this, you definitely can. You can use a different size and make sure that these are connected, just kind of depending on which one that you're going to be needing. Next, I don't think it says to do this anywhere in the instructions, but I went ahead and put this topper on there. So you're just going to go ahead and make sure that you have the O-ring on there nice and tight. You can see right there. Put that O-ring on, and all it does is just push down and kind of connect on there, just screws on there like a half turn. So just be looking for that. Really easy, nice and snug on there, but you want to make sure that the O-ring is on there nice and tight, and then that you will see it again. It just kind of stick on there with just pretty much a half turn. Next, you'll go ahead and connect your inlet valves, and what this is going to do is just help once you put your pipes from the pool into your pump and then also your filter here. You'll see this is what's going to be the connector. So you want to go ahead, same thing on this. You want to put some of the tape on there. I've already done those. And then you're going to be connecting those pipes. It also depends on which size pipes you have. I have the smaller pipes because I have a smaller above ground pool. So that's one I'm going to be using. Again, same thing. You're just going to be threading these on there just like you did earlier. Make sure they're pretty tight on there. But that tape should help it make sure that it's a watertight seal as well. Two other things you want to make sure you do is you put on the pressure gauge and also the viewing window. This right here is the viewing window, and I did the same thing as well. Put a little bit of tape on there just to make sure that it is tight. It's a little bit smaller, so was a little bit more difficult, but it's going to do the same thing. It's going to just fit in there nice and easy, especially with the tape. Then you'll grab your pressure gauge and do the same thing. I did have to take this piece off just so you see that, and it's just going to fit right in there. And if the whole piece comes off, you will need the little connector piece on there. So make sure that middle piece stays in there, and that's what's going to help hold your pressure gauge on there as well. So just make sure it's really tight. Now that it's nice and smooth, it is ready to go hook it up. But here is what it looks like once it is hooked up. You can see different parts are connected from the pool to the pump right there. Connected to the pump, and then we also see that the filter is then connected to the pool. So what it does is the water comes out of the pool into the pump and then into the filter. Then after it goes through the filter, it goes back into the pool. And this is what it looks like as it works. This thing is putting out a lot of water and is doing a great job. We've actually had this going now for a few weeks because I wanted to test it before I showed you guys. But this has done an incredible job of, again, helping us just maintain our pool. And I did want to show you guys the settings right here. You have the filter, which is what you're going to be using a lot. You have the waste right there. You also have the winterized. You have the closed. You have the backwash. You have the recirculate option. And then you also have the rinse as well. But most of the time, you're going to have it on the filter, and it's going to be running to make sure everything is nice and clean. And like I said, for us so far, this has done an incredible job. Another one of the favorite parts of this pump, it actually has a timer on it right here. It's set to 2-hour increments, so you can turn it on whenever you want it to come on and let it run for 2 hours, which is a game changer for me. So guys, overall, this has been a great pool pump for us. I love that you have the timer on there. This is done great. Again, you can run that when you want to. I also think the pump itself is really strong. As you can see in the video, this thing is pumping out some water. So it's super convenient and very easy to use. Also, it has all the different features over here. You got the filter, the waste, the close, the backwash, recirculate, and then the rinse. So you got a bunch of different features that you can use on this pump itself, and it's able to, again, clean and just get everything prepped and ready for the pool. It has worked great for us. We've been using it now for a few weeks, and this is definitely what we're going to be using. Again, super easy to put together. You saw the video. Has all the features that you need on here. Has all the cool stuff. You know, again, even has the connector pieces. Whether you're going to be using it, you know, whatever pool you need, you have connector pieces and extra pieces for that, and you know, fittings and different stuff. So works out well. Again, pump is great. Has worked great for us. Has the timer, really strong, works really well. I think it's a great option. If you're interested, I will have a link down below. You can check it out down there. Also, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. You can check out another pool video right here, and I'll see you in the next one.